Mm-mm. Watch out now. Good evening, everybody. I am your host, Latasha, and you are watching The Walk. That's right, you guys. An inspirational teaching that is non judgmental, where you can voice your thoughts in the comments, share a story, inspire somebody. Look, we don't judge people. Basically, The Walk is about sharing things that we only think that we deal with in our heads, but to bring those inner conversations outward, because I'm telling you, it's so many people that are thinking or maybe dealing with the same thing you think you're dealing with alone. So watch out now. Listen, I appreciate you guys for tuning in. I tell everybody all the time, don't get caught up in the views, get caught up in the message, okay? Because there's definitely a blessing in every message, all right? Listen, I do this because I love to. I do this because I'm called to. I do this because if I don't do it, like it just, I don't know, for a long time, guys, before I started the walk, I started sharing like inspirational teachings, and then I'll hashtag the walk. Basically let everybody know, okay, this is what's coming. Make sure you tune in. But then that wasn't enough. Like the calling continued to get stronger and stronger and stronger, to the point I was like, all right, let me go ahead and just do it. Some of the times I have the topic here, and I don't necessarily have nothing wrote out. I just pray. I'm like, all right, God, do your thing. But I just want to be an inspiration to whoever. So guys, do me a favor, go ahead, share this live. Tonight's going to be a great inspirational talk, and we're just tonight's topic, we're just talking about not being afraid of asking for what we want, you know, because it's time, and a lot of things are there for us, especially if you're a giver, you know, things are there for you, but sometimes we be scared to ask because of who the person is, or we're in our head too much. We think, oh, if I ask this person, they're gonna say this, they're gonna say that, or whatever the case may be. So tonight we're talking about those things. We're bringing those inner conversations outward. We're gonna talk about it. We're gonna address it. All right, we're gonna shine some light on it, because you are not alone. All right, I am not alone. There's so many times where back in the day when I didn't know any better, and I needed help with certain things, or needed direction, or needed guidance, or needed a word, or needed a prayer, and I just didn't open my mouth. So there's a verse that says, "You have not because you ask not." Let me tell you about the power of asking, seeking, and knocking. All right. Let me know when y'all ready to get into it. Hey guys, thank y'all so much. Go ahead and do me a favor. Go ahead and share this live. I am amped tonight. I am ready. I'm gassed up. I got the forehead out. Watch out now. Yes, I'm coming. And then you guys, also before we get started, I wanted to ask you guys to pray for a friend of mine. She was in a very bad accident. Her name is Alexis. If you follow me on Facebook, you'll see that I shared a picture and I tagged her in it. So she is the owner, the CEO of and the inspiration behind Boss Talk Expo. There was a big event that was happening this Saturday in Fort Lauderdale that had to get canceled. I mean, so many people, so many vendors, so many guests, and everything, and now we have to send up prayers for Alexis. Hey, Curtis, all the way from Orlando. Watch out now. All right now. All right now. Listen, Kurt, I appreciate you, man. You always tuning in. But yes, guys, send up some prayers. And I want to tell you guys, I know sometimes it'd be tough to deal with people, especially who we consider our enemies. But I'm telling you, people need prayer. I mean, they're not really the enemy. You know what I mean? And then we're told to love, to if they're thirsty, give them something to drink. If they're hungry, give them something to eat. Like, and I know it's hard, especially when you're upset, or especially given the circumstance that a person don't backstab you, don't talk about you, or whatever it is that they so-called did to you. Hey, Miss Millionaire. Hey, Valine. Watch out now. I love you, baby. Thank you so much for sharing my post. I appreciate it. Hey, Shawante, watch out now. listen, you guys, she also have a lot of things going on. Make sure you guys follow her. Ms. Millie in the house. I love you. I love you. I love you. Thank you so much. Prayers for her. But yes, you guys. So sometimes, it could seem impossible. An impossible could be impossible. But believe it or not, people need prayer. People need guidance. People need, a kind word. People be going through things, just like when I woke up and I seen the email about her being in an accident. I'm just like, well, dang, and sometimes you wish that you could have said or did or whatever the case may be. But I told her staff and her friends and everybody to keep me updated. So when they update me, I update you guys. And I appreciate everybody who acknowledged the fact that, and I don't send out stuff like that. I never had to do that, but I needed to do it this time because I really care about her and she's a really good person. So yes, guys, thank you guys so much for that. But let's go ahead and get into it tonight. They could call it begging. All right. They could call it whatever. But listen, it's time to open our mouth and it's time to get what rightfully belongs to us. It's time to start speaking up. Don't care what nobody got to say about you. Don't care what nobody go back and talk about you or whatever the case may be. But it's time to open our mouth and it's time to get what rightfully belongs to us. And sometimes all it takes is just simply asking. All right, opening your mouth. And I also said that in my post, like so many times we get bold, we have a lot to say, we do a lot of talking, this is that third. But when it comes down to asking, we let the ego and pride get in the way of our judgment. All right, we let our thoughts get in the way of us asking for what we need, of us knocking on the door for what we need. Let me tell you something, and be honest. I want you guys to be honest because I had to ask myself this, as much as I get in that closet and I pray, as much as I do this and as much as I inspire and as much stuff that I talk, if I was asked right now, if God asked me right now, Latasha, what do you want? All right. So those of you who are watching, ask yourself that. Like, it makes you think like, dang, like, what is it what is it that I want? Like, what is it that you want? Hold on. I feel like my screen is breaking up. Can you guys hear me? I said, can you hear me? Can you hear me? Oh, I'm back. All right, watch out now. It's a kid. Oh, I thought somebody said something. But yeah, like, what is it that you want? And I heard this one day. I was praying, and I was just, oh yeah, cause this and God like that, and yeah, and I want to be a millionaire, and this is that, yada yada yada. But it was like, what do you want? Like, what's on your heart? What do you want? And I was actually stuck. Like, hey, what do I want? Because sometimes we think that we want money. All right. And there's nothing wrong with that because I still want money. Watch out now. Oh, okay. But if you had the chance, or if you follow people with money, or if you ever heard the stories about money and how even people with money are depressed and they're going through it, and because at the end of the day, is that really going to bring you happiness? Is that really going to bring you perfect health? Is that really going to bring you knowledge, wisdom, and understanding? So I had to really sit back and think, and there was this there's a scripture in the Bible where God asked King Solomon, like, what do you want? And believe it or not, he didn't say riches and glory. He said he wanted knowledge, wisdom, and understanding on how to rule the people. And because he asked for that, he ended up getting everything, even the riches and glory. Well, I said that to say this. What if you really had the knowledge? If you had knowledge, wisdom, and understanding, all of those things will lead to the riches and glory. Because if you have the knowledge to know how to make every single dollar that you ever want in your life, that you could ever have in your life, and knowledge is all it takes, like, why waste a prayer asking for money when you have the knowledge to make money, help other people make money, make money, make money, make money, make money? Like, so what is it that you really want? Is your health more important? Are we asking for advice on, hey, hey, thank you guys. I'm gonna go ahead. I'm trying to post the comments. You know, I got to direct and talk at the same time, and I don't want to get like off subject because when I go to rolling, I go to rolling. Watch out now. So yes, guys, like, and really think about it. Like, what do you want? You know, stop being afraid to ask what you want. So what if people talk about you? Those very same people may be the ones that'll bless you or guide you in the right direction and where you need to be to get the assistance or get the help that you want. And let me tell you something. If people come to you and they need help, guys, if you can help them, do it. Don't hold it over their head, because I'm telling you, what you're doing to them is so much bigger. It's so much bigger than what you're going to get back in return. All right? Listen, do not be afraid to knock. Knock on that door, send that email, ask that person for help, for resources, for guidance. Don't be afraid to ask people to pray with you. Don't be afraid. Your best friend right there in the house with you, sis, let's pray real quick. We hang around people, we hang around certain individuals every day, but how often do we grab a hand and say, let's pray together? Because where two or more come together, listen, God is all in the mix. Things happen, but you have to ask, how bad do you want it? Are you seeking? Are you doing the research? Let me tell you something. I went out to the tiki market. This past weekend on Sunday, and I was talking to some of the vendors out there, and I was like, well, where's the owner? You know, I want to talk to her and, you know, and ask her. So the lady was like, oh, she's over there, you know, go talk to her. I was a little nervous because I never met her. Older white lady, very sweet, very nice, very humble. But I got up the courage and I went over there. And I introduced myself. She gave me her phone number, gave me the information I need. But the point is, what if I never would have opened my mouth? What if I never would have asked? You know, what if I never would have did that? Then I still would have been sitting here saying I shoulda, coulda, woulda, and would have passed up on an opportunity that can very well help me. You know, and I'm gonna do another. That's a whole nother story. I'm gonna do a actual pinpoint PowerPoint on vendor, because of being a vendor and becoming a vendor, because it's so much out there. And I mean, it's a lot. But hey sis, thank you so much for tuning in. Thank you guys. But yes, guys, back to the topic. I said that to say this. You have to open your mouth. Your neighbor, your very well neighbor, could be the person that have the resources that you need. All right. The person who, I'm telling you, I wrote my book, Brunch and Fit, of reaching out to somebody on Instagram who I never knew, a stranger. But because I seen in his bio, he said author, publisher, this, that, I simply sent the message. Send that message. Guys, there's everybody who's watching right now and everybody who ain't watching right now, there is something that you need. And you know what it is. You know exactly what it is. All right. It could be it could be health information that you need. It could be financial information that you need. It could be business information that you need, credit information that you need, how to get a house information that you need, how to get a car without making car payments that you need. It's very well information that everybody who is watching this right now who needs some type of information and know somebody who knows somebody who could get you that information. Guys, I'm telling you right now, go get your blessings. Forget what everybody else got to say. Go ahead and knock on that door, because it's going to get answered. And if that person can't answer it, they're going to give you a resource to guide you in the right direction to get the information, the knowledge, wisdom, and understanding you need to get you where you need to go. All right? Now say I'm lying. I dare you to try it. I double dog dare you to try it. I double dog dare you to knock. I double dog dare you to ask. Right now, today, tomorrow, ask. Send that email. Right now, ask. I know somebody who was scared to get food stamps because of her friends. Listen, if you need food, go apply for some food stamps and get what you need to do to get where you need to go and feed your family. We got to stop letting pride Pride don't block so many blessings. Ego don't block so many blessings. All right. Everybody need a boost. Everybody need help. And if you are the person that can give somebody some help, or you have some information that somebody don't ask you about, help people. Because I'm telling you, your help is definitely coming and waiting for you to ask and waiting for you to knock. You have not because you ask not. You have not because you knock not. You have not because you suck not. You're not seeking. We got to stop letting people get out our ear, get out our head, get out our own head. Because let me tell you one thing, I'm not afraid to ask. And a lot of y'all who even watching, no, I pick up the phone quick and ask, could you, yeah, that right there. Uh-huh. Listen, my lips ain't big for nothing. I ask, baby. Watch out now. So yes, and let me tell you something. We also have to learn how to receive. All right? Asking and getting, we have to learn how to be able to receive too. And you know what? Receiving go as deep as compliments. Compliments. Somebody could be like, oh, I like I like your hair. And then here we go. There go the ego, there go the pride. Oh, this old stuff, girl. I had this in for 5 weeks. We have to stop beating ourselves up. We got to learn how to receive. We got to receive. We got to receive compliments. We got to receive. I don't care what it is somebody trying to give you. Receive it. Take it. You know what? Because then that's you telling God, I got this. I don't need that. I don't care if you take it and give it and re-give it to somebody else to re-give your blessing. Listen, we got to learn how to receive, even if it's information that we think we know it all about. All right. I had my husband was in the gym working out one time, and everybody know he's a coach, he's a trainer, he do his thing. So the man walked up to him and was telling him, oh, let me show you how to squat right, because or squat better than what you're doing. So immediately, because he's the king of squats and he's this and that, he's a fitness coach and he licensed and this and that. He kind of let the ego get in the way. He let the ego get in the way. I don't need you to show me how to squat. What you mean, show me how to squat? But I told him, I said, babe, it ain't even that serious. First of all, the man probably was just his way of probably just trying to start a conversation, which was innocent on his end. And then on top of that, he could have probably showed you something very well that you could have probably used. Babe, I'm talking to the people. Babe, I know, but I'm talking to the people. Babe, I know, but I'm talking to the people. You don't come out the room. That's what I'm talking about right there. That's what I'm talking about. But thanks for supporting. I didn't even know you was watching. Thank you, babe. Girl, don't laugh at him. Not laugh at him. But anyways, just as simple as that, So don't be not open or know it all. Hear what people have to say. First of all, you never know why people cross your path. You never know why you run into some of the people that you run into. Sometimes they might come off a little weird or whatever, but you just never know why. Y'all stop laughing. Do not laugh at him. Please don't. Miss B. Don't laugh at him, y'all. Don't laugh. But yeah, and that's why I had to tell y'all that story because of that. And then he come to me and he tried to tell me, and I'll be like, babe, maybe the man was trying to start a conversation or whatever the case. Maybe you just never know. But anyways, but be open to, receiving. Be open to, it is. I mean, even if you don't even need it, sometimes people give you things that you ever got something. Let me just ask you this. Have you ever got something, rather This is man right here. Babe, get off Facebook. Just get off. You ever heard something, or somebody ever came and told you something that you didn't even think you needed, or information that you didn't even think you can use, but a few days later or later on down the line, somebody else came to you asking you about that very same thing, or about that very same conversation that you end up having with somebody, and then that you ended up having that conversation with somebody, even though you didn't think nothing of it, you was able now to help somebody else who needed the information. I'm telling you, things of that matter comes through different people, from strangers. You know, a lot of people who I know right now, who I follow right now on Facebook, I didn't know them. I had to end up meeting them through other people or through other resources or whatever the case may be. And a lot of people, like, let me tell you, for example, I'm gonna put a name out there, Shelly Smith. Let me give an example of her. It was some business information that I went under somebody else's post and was like, hey, could you help me with, you know, business credit and this, that, the third. She ended up she ended up going under the post and sending me, like, she went in my inbox, she sent me all this information. Oh girl, you don't gotta pay for that stuff. It's free. Here, go there, do that. But because I asked somebody else under a post that she ended up seeing, she was able to give me all the information. And when I tell you, and this is a true story, this happened this year. All right. And when I tell you, I did everything she told me to do, and every account that I opened with Navy Federal, this is a credit union. I never had an account with a credit union. Okay. I end up getting every account approved, even my business account. But because I asked, because you see people and you follow them, sometimes we let our, you know, I don't want to use the word jealousy or whatever, but whatever it is, get in the way. But these could be the very people that can lead you, that can help you get where you need to go. Guys, open your mouth, get rid of the ego, get rid of the pride, ask people. All right. Ask them openly, ask them boldly. They don't respond to you in their inbox, go under a post. Ask them. Sometimes, I mean, it's been times where I had to send several emails, not just, oh, I asked one time and she didn't respond, so I left it alone. No, ask again, knock again, seek again, and again, send an email again, make a phone call again. Call somebody, talk to somebody who know that person. Hey, dude, get what you need, be bold about it. If they got what you need, be bold about getting the information you need, because in the end, it's going to help you. It's going to help your business. It's going to help your family. It's going to help your career. Get what you need and get bold about it. All right. And they will give up the information. Believe that. Believe that. Or somebody else who knows will see you asking for it, or overhear you asking for it, and give you the information or guide you in the right place that you need to get the information that you need. There's YouTube. There's so many resources and avenues out there to get the information that you need. I don't even know it all, and I'm still seeking, I'm still knocking, I'm still asking. But guess what? Everything that I want, everything that I ask for, everything that I'm seeking, that I'm knocking for, I am going to get. I have faith and I believe, and I just know I'm going to get it. Sips tea. Watch out now. So yes, guys, that's what I wanted to talk to you guys about tonight. I appreciate you guys so much, just for watching little old me on this nice Wednesday. You know, I'm so looking forward to the weather change. I'm looking forward to Thanksgiving. I don't know where I'm going to spend Thanksgiving at, you guys. Do anybody know where they're going for Thanksgiving? Anybody know what they're cooking? Like, what do you cook? What do you do? Like, when you do it throughout the whole year, when you're able to cook and eat everything you want throughout the whole year. Like, what do you do? I don't even know what to cook. I don't even know what to make. Like, I just don't know. Oh, thank you, baby, for tuning in. Thank you guys so much. I had to. And I enjoy what I do. Sometimes I be on here talking to myself. Believe it or not, like last week, I have no views. I have no views, y'all. Last week, I was on here talking to myself, but I kept talking. I'm telling you. I said, I must really love what I do because I ain't have nobody watching me, and I still was up there talking to myself. Watch out now. That's when you know when you got to call in over your life, honey. When it's for you, sometimes you got to do it by yourself. Sometimes you got to go by yourself. Yeah. And that includes the gym and getting in shape. Yeah, let's talk about it. When your friend can't go, the person who started out with you can't go, when they're making up excuses and they can't do it, you better leave them. You better go by yourself. Their body is not your body. Their health is not your health. Their strength is not your strength. Go leave these people and go do what you got to do by yourself. Let me tell you something. Last week, Christabella hit me up about doing the vendor event, right? So I called my husband. Here you go again. Hopefully he'll come out the room this time. I called my husband and I said, babe, do you want to do the event? I know it's kind of last minute, but do you want to do it? Do we got anything going on? Because I want you there with me. Oh yeah, let's do it, babe. Let's get this money. Yeah, let's do it. Go ahead. Yada, yada, yada. So I did everything, got us in the event or whatever. The day all of a sudden, oh, I forgot I got to go tomorrow, ROTC event. Oh, I forgot I got to do this. I got to do that. I was like, well, babe, why you made me do all this stuff and you know you had something to do? And I asked you, will it be okay that we do this event? Because if you wasn't coming, I wasn't going to go. You know what he told me? Y'all ready for this? Sips tea. I'm going to sip some tea behind this. He said, this your business. You go by yourself if you need to. This your business. Go there, set up, talk to them people, sell your products, inspire people, do what you do. Don't put this on me. I forgot I had something to do. Now get out there and do it by yourself. What you mean? What if I wasn't there? Go ahead. You've been doing this before you met me. Do it by yourself. This is what he told me. And I was like, you know, first my ego wanted to get involved because, first of all, I did ask you, did you have something to do? So don't put this on me. I wanted to get mad and, you know, get snappy and say that. But he was right. This is my business. All right. These are my products. You know, yeah, he helped me out, but I shouldn't have never got comfortable with him helping me because before he came into my life, I was doing this. All right. And he's right. He's so right. Get my behind up. I got my behind up, drug that suitcase out there, drug my table out there, drug my products out there, set up and handled my business. Because he's right. Just because he couldn't make it don't mean that I'm not going to make it. That don't mean that I have to cancel. That don't mean that I have to throw in the towel. That don't mean that I have to miss my blessing, my opportunity because he can't make it. And he's absolutely right. So instead of going back and forth with him because he's right, you got to give people their props. You got to give people their props. You got to give them honor where it's due. All right? Sips tea. You know, y'all like, girl, don't be coming on here drinking this tea. I need you to talk and send a message. I'm coming. But yeah, so I showed up and showed out by myself. He ended up coming. And it seemed like when he came, the money started coming too. Watch out now. But I'm just saying. When people can't make it, when it comes down to your health, your business, even your business partner, when they can't make it, when they can't show up to that meeting, when they can't be there to like they always been, because something else come up in other people's lives. You have to still be able to push on and move on and still keep going and stop making excuses, because that's what I was making, an excuse, and wanted to get mad at him because he didn't show up to support my business because he had something to do. So that's the same thing when it comes to your health, your job, your career, a business meeting, or an event. Somebody invites you to an event and they tell you to bring a guest, and the last minute your guest cancel. Still show up to them people event. Still go out and support that person. Don't switch out on them because somebody switched out on you. You never know who you're going to meet there, whether it could be a business partner or whether it could be somebody who guides you in the direction. You know how many people I met at events, baby showers, whatever it is, graduations. I met so many people. No one is obligated to support your business. That applies to family and friends. You're right, Miss Millionaire. Absolutely right. They are not obligated, and you cannot be mad at people. That is your business. Watch out now. And I'm talking to me, because that's what I had to tell myself. I'm telling you, I be checking myself. Girl, how you gonna be mad at that man? That's your business. That man ain't on that paperwork. That's your stuff. You better show up for your business. Sips tea. But yeah, so I wanted to share that with you guys, because I'm telling you, these are things that we battle with internally that we don't talk about on the outside, or we think nobody else is going through. But guys, knock on that door, seek, ask people. Don't be afraid to reach out. They're not gonna kill you. Only thing they could do is tell you yes or no. They're not gonna kill you. Yes or no, or I don't know, but I could send you to somebody who do know. All right? Show up for yourself. When everybody else cancel, show up for yourself. Be on time for yourself. Get in shape, get healthy for yourself. Go to the doctor. Get daily checkups. Get whatever for yourself, for your health, for your family, for your kids. I'm telling you, you're here to inspire before you expire. So much talent in the graveyard. People died with their talent, died with their gifts, didn't get a chance to explore it, or they had a chance, but they were scared to ask. And everybody have the same opportunity. Don't be one of them. Use your gift, ask, so the doors that are rightfully belong to you already can open up for you. Get the keys to the kingdom. Get the keys to the kingdom to unlock the doors that's already within you. The keys are already within you. You just got to start unlocking. You just got to start knocking. Watch out now. So anyways, before I leave you guys, do anybody have any questions? Anything they want to share tonight? I appreciate everybody for tuning in. I got the love, I got the support. Watch out now. I got yelled at by my husband. Security. I thought somebody said something. Well, guys, I want to say thank y'all so much. I look forward to seeing you guys next Wednesday. And yeah, love people, do right by people, pray for people, because they could be here today and gone tomorrow. Send blessings to people, send love and goodwill to people. You ain't got to be around them, you ain't got to call them, you ain't got to hang out with them, but it don't take nothing to pray for people or to wish people well, because what you say and think about somebody else, you say and think about yourself. All right. So anyways, guys, that is it for me tonight. I'm about to hit these sheets. I got to get up at 5 o'clock in the morning, go to work. Yes, I have a full-time job and I work full-time for myself. Watch out now. Still got to be a mama, still got to be a wife. Definitely got to be a chef. Security. So thank you guys for tuning in to the walk. I will see you guys next week with another inspirational topic. And if you guys have any ideas, feel free to message me, shoot me something if you want to. There's something that you might want me to share or talk about or touch on. Guys, please let me know. And I'll do the best I do the best I can to touch on those topics. All right. I love you guys so much. And I know you say, how can you love somebody just as easily as it is to hate on people that you don't know? You can also love them. All right. So I love you guys. I meant what I said. And I am about to be out. Make sure you go to lclfit.com, get your weight loss needs. If you have any questions, let me know. Watch out now. Anyways, guys, good night. Welcome to the LCL Radio Show. I am your host, Latasha. Watch out now. The LCL Show. It's the LCL Show. It's the LCL Show. Watch out.